Hey, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? So recently, I decided to do a podcast. I like to talk. I like to give people the best advice. I'm not perfect. I always like to come out and just say that. But I have friends that tell me, you give good advice and different things like that. My friends, we have been friends since like wearing diapers, you guys. Okay. So I was like sitting and thinking, what is it I want to do? Something that could be positive, something that I can share with the world. And I was like, hey, why not create a podcast? So I actually started a podcast. I want to say maybe like a week ago, maybe almost 2 weeks. And I was like, let me just take a chance at it and just see exactly how it goes. And my God, listen, it's good. It's really good. It's been really great, actually. I haven't had any complaints. I've had good feedback from people, saying that I've helped them out in certain situations. I'm trying to open this phone. This is not my phone, you guys. I'm actually using my daughter's phone. I'm recording from my phone. So I downloaded a few apps. When I first started, I started with Anchor. Anchor is this one right here. Okay, so you go into Anchor and you actually pull me up. I don't want to blur you guys, miss you guys. Okay, if you can see, it's Daily Talks with Angel. Daily Talks with Angel, and what that means is every day I will come on and I will give you guys, advice in certain situations and, just pretty much go from there. I am very positive. I will have stories that have you laughing. I also have stories that'll be able to relate to you and everything like that. And so a little bit about me. I will be 31 this year. I have 4 children. Yes, I'm in a relationship, going on 3 years. Also, I live here in Georgia. Another thing about me is I love people. I love to talk to people. I love to try to understand people, just try to help people out in certain situations. And I just try to help them out the best way that I can. That's just a little bit about me. So if you actually pull this app up, it'll say, be like, welcome to, my podcast, and I will talk about life and, the good and the bad of it, dealing with family and friends and this world we live in today. But most of all, I will guide you to positive and, kind of teach you how to be true to yourself, because a lot of people, we always like down ourselves and put ourselves down, and honestly that's just not the way to go, right? So I have like different topics on here. My first one was getting to know me. Again, you guys, I just gave you a little bit of things about me. And the next one was leave negativity alone. And that just pretty much talks about, you have people around you that's spreading, negativity. Like, it's always negative energy. You're always getting this negative vibe when you come into the room. People that you thought were your friends and, they're really not your friends. They're talking behind your back, family as well, too. So I pretty much, talk about different things like that and just how to, kind of stay away from that, because it's okay to, go your own way. You don't have to stay in the sunken place. That's how I look at it, because it's like you're trying to deal with, okay, even though I know this person is bad, I still want to be their friend. Even though I know this and that, but they're my family members, blood is thicker than water, all that type of stuff, right? So I just teach you how to deal with that. Also, I have a funny story in here. It's called Try to Be a Player. Okay, I was not good at it. I was young, you guys. We all been there, all done it. I failed at it. I'm actually the relationship type, but I was young, experiencing things. So yeah, you gotta listen to that. That was funny. I also talk about committing suicide, because there are a lot of people out here that's actually going through things. Sometimes they'll tell you certain things, and those are actually clues, like, oh, I just don't want to do this anymore, or I'm tired of life. I don't see my life past, a certain age. Like, those are like cry outs. And I feel like, you know, if you have a friend or a family that's like that, or even somebody that you just met and you don't consider a friend, you should definitely start talking to them immediately. If you're in the church, you know, pray for them, pray over them. You don't have to be in church to pray, just saying, you know, but just, you know, shed positive light on them. I also talk about COVID-19 and what my thoughts are about them. Again, I have children, so I honestly prefer for my kids to be at school. That way they can get the proper teaching. But at the same time, I'm so like, my babies are my pride and joy. So I don't want to send them, you know, to the school and then they can get sick, or what they're saying, like they can't get sick, but they can bring it back home and all this kind of stuff. It's just, I don't want to go through that. I am so thankful that I have not came in contact with COVID-19, and I pray for those that are. I also pray for the world, you know, because there are also people out there that's losing people, you know, their dads, their moms, their sisters, their brothers, cousin, etc. And I just pray that this thing ends soon, they find a cure for it, and, you know, we can continue to live our lives normal. Okay, so the next one I want to talk about is being a single parent. I was a single parent before. It's not easy. It's not, but I had a great support system. My family was right there. My kids' godmoms was right there. Even my friends was right there. I've worked 2 jobs before, you guys. I've worked 11 to 7 and a 9 to 5 on top of having 2 kids. So I know exactly what it's like to be a single parent. I just did what I needed to do. My kids was my motivation. I never let anyone tell me what to do or what they felt like I should do. I never really came to people for advice. I pretty much led my own life. You know, I may ask certain questions, but that don't mean I'm gonna act off of, you know, their answer. I also do morning inspirations, you guys. On Mondays, I come on and just give you guys, you know, like to start off your day, give you positive energy. I believe in, we're all human, right? So you're going to have situations where it's like, what are you going to work? What are you going to a doctor's appointment, or wherever you got to be, a family function, wherever, you know, just come on my podcast, you guys, and listen to morning inspiration to start up your day. And again, you know, if you come in contact with somebody that is about to start, you know, acting crazy, listen, you guys, just breathe in, breathe out. Even if they stand in front of your face, just take that time, or just walk away. You know, I've learned sometimes it's just best to walk away. You don't have to fight your battles all the time, you guys, all right? Save that positive energy for something else. You know, don't let that positive energy, don't let negative energy, you know, suffocate you, all right? I also talk about relationships. It's so many things that I can say about relationships, even though I kind of cover a lot, but I never went into detail about, you know, trust and, you know, compromising and understanding and all that kind of stuff. So I will talk about those things, you know, throughout my podcast. Also, I talk about mother and daughter relationships, because I do have friends and people around me that they either have a great relationship with their moms, or they don't have a good relationship with their moms. And, you know, I just pretty much talk about the relationship that I have with my daughters, and, you know, the do's and the don'ts, you know. I also talk about jealousy, you guys, because we all experience that, men and women. We all experience that, okay? Even animals. But we all experience jealousy, okay? And I just pretty much talk about how to, I'm not going to be able to help people that just have, you know, this thing of always wanting to be jealous. I mean, you know, you got to get that jealousy up out your heart. You need to stay focused on you. Don't worry about nobody else, you guys. Again, we only have one life to live. So live it the best way that you know how. Just try to be positive. I mean, I get it. You're like, Angel, you can't be positive every day. Listen, I try to be positive every day. I come in there. I'm tested with situations almost every day, especially, you know, I mean, and that's anywhere, the gas station, you know, going to Walmart, you know, people that's pulling in front of you, you know, you about to get that parking spot, they don't beat you to it. Like, I've seen all kind of crazy videos, you guys, of, you know, stuff like that. Anyways, next, I also have a special guest on, my girlfriend, Celinda Price. She comes on and she talks about trials and tribulations and how she got closer to God. Again, you guys, I do tend to talk about God and tend to talk about praying, but I don't listen. You can worship whoever you want to worship. I do not discriminate at all. I love people. I'm not the type to try to force anything on you. You be what you want to be, believe in whoever you want to believe. I do not judge. And that's probably why my girlfriends and my friends have been friends with me for so long, because I honestly don't, I'm not the type of friend, like, if you're in a relationship and you're going through whatever you're going through, and I don't care what it is, do not come to me, because I will never tell you to leave your significant other. I mean, I just won't, If you can work at it, work at it. If you choose to put up with whatever you want to put up with, hey, everybody knows their own path. Everybody can deal with whatever they can deal with, all right? But if you ask me my personal opinion, I'll give you my opinion on it, but I'll never tell you to leave a person. That's just not me. That's not for me to, that's not my call, It's up to you. And I don't judge my friends, I'm happy for them, if whatever makes them happy. All right. I also talk about taking care of the elderly, because I took care of the elderly almost 8 years, you guys. I have funny stories about that. I loved taking care of the elderly. And a lot of people say, well, Angel, if you did it for that long, why don't you stay into it? Or why don't you, do your own business as far as taking care of the elderly? And my answer is always, I don't know. I had somebody that was so dear to my heart. I just feel like after that, they kind of like did it for me, because it's so, like, people like going in and taking care of the elderly, they try to tell you not to get attached. How? Especially if you're taking care of them like all day, every day. And I had a specific lady that I was with all day, every day, you guys, okay? And that like really took a toll on me. Even after she passed, I did, however, go out and I started back doing the same thing at assisted living homes, and I enjoy it. I just love taking care of the elderly. Like, oh my God, I just really do. I love listening to their stories. I love, holding their hand. We like go on walks and stuff. Like, they love to tell their stories and what happened. I just love to take care of them. I go beyond taking care of the elderly, right? But I just love people. Again, I just love people. Again, I like to talk about certain things and give you guys certain advice. Whether you take it or leave it, it's fine either way. And I also talk about old friends versus new friends. And of course, I got phone calls from certain friends like, oh yeah, but listen, they are right. But old friends versus new friends, because our old friends, we've grew up with them since we was young. People go through changes. You have kids, they don't have kids, or you get a job, they don't get a job, or they get a job. Everybody starts to grow up. One day you're going to have to grow up, and we're going to have our own path that we're going through. And that's just pretty much what it is. It's either those friends are going to hang on, or they're going to slowly but surely start to fall off. You'll also meet new friends that can relate to you, that may have kids. Y'all can do play dates. Jealousy starts to sit in with old friends because of the new friends, and then sometimes new friends, we kind of jealous of the old friends because they know that you're old friends and you have such a better connection, if that makes sense. But at the same time, you can still have a better connection with new friends as well too. It's just up to you. And last but not least, I also talk about how I lost my pregnancy weight, you guys. I talk about how I lost my pregnancy weight. Again, you guys, I have 4 kids. So my first one, it was easy. My second one, it was easy. Of course, my first one, I was 18. I had graduated high school and everything. I went right back to being slim, nice, whatever. But I had difficult times. Like, after my third one, I blew up, you guys. I wasn't, real big, but big enough for myself, all right? And I didn't like it, so I was trying everything. And then after my 4th one, I was definitely trying everything, you guys. I think that would be the most funniest podcast, because I talk about how I walked Stone Mountain, and I talked about my sister-in-law and, hyping me up to walk this mountain, you guys, and it wasn't good at all, okay? So that's actually a funny podcast. Again, you guys, it's Daily Talks with Angel. You can also find me on Instagram. It's a lot of underscores though, so it's daily_talks_with_angel. Okay, so I'm on Instagram. I'm also on Twitter. I'm on Pinterest as well too. Again, you guys, the name is the same, not like how it is with Instagram though, no underscores. I also have my own website that I want to share with you guys too in a minute. But I just want to show you guys, if you have Anchor, you can go under here and you can find me at Daily Talks with Angel again. Also, you guys, if you have Apple, because a lot of us are iPhone users, a lot of us are not. and that's okay. I got y'all Android. I got you. So look, you have let me find Spotify. So you have Spotify. You can also find me here on Spotify as well too. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I didn't know I had to be doing all this. Like, they got me setting up. Hold on, y'all. I know. I should have been did this before before I created this video, but like, I already have Spotify. My daughter does not, so I had to create her an account. All right, so same thing on here. You just type in Daily Talks with first of all, y'all, I'm spelling stuff wrong. Hold on. What is it? Oh, maybe I should read. I started trying to type stuff in, y'all. It's asking me other stuff. All right. Don't allow. Now, also, Michelle Obama she actually has a podcast as well, too. I definitely want to take a listen at this as well. I just love, like, podcasts and stuff, you guys. I was listening to podcasts for, like, meditation. Listen to podcasts just about, different things or whatever that to get me through, my day. And I was like, you know what? I can do this. So I sat back, you guys, and I was like, you know what? Let me do this. But I never thought about doing a YouTube video, though, y'all. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love YouTube. I go under people things and all that kind of stuff and watch stuff. And, I was like, I don't know if I want to do a YouTube. But I did, y'all. I did. I'm talking so slow. Am I spelling stuff wrong? Hold on now. Because it comes up on my phone. I don't know what's going on with her phone. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Hold on, y'all. Am I spelling something wrong? Seriously. Like, it comes up on my phone. Yeah, it's definitely not even pulling up on here. I don't know what it is I'm doing wrong. Let's see. Oh, I'm so sorry. I have wasted. So, all right, let me tell you what was going on. Because literally, you guys, I've been like so addicted, like trying to get my website up and running. And so my website is Daily Talks with Angel, but all of it is together, is not separated, you guys. I was not separating it on Spotify. I'm so sorry. Okay, so yeah, there I am right here at the top. Here's my picture. All my picture will be the same, so that way you know it's me. If I change my picture, all my pictures will be the same, but I like this picture or whatever. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but yeah, I like it. So you can actually find me on Spotify, you guys. Whatever I post on my Anchor is definitely on here, and you can just go to it. Again, like, I click Jealousy and press play.
If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest
way to... It's me on there talking. But then I get into, like, my podcast of talking. Oh, you can see my picture better there. That's me.
Talking about people being jealous, that goes for men and women. So this should be an interesting topic. I can definitely relate. I've never been the jealous one. I don't care if people succeed or you know they've
Happy
reached their
for
goals. I am all here for it. I've always been a supportive friend. I am not jealous of no one. My friends can vouch to that, right? Right. So
So that's like a part of it. I listen, y'all. I be trying to vibe with y'all. You know, I curse. Not gonna lie, I be cursing up in there. All right, I ain't cursing now, but I do curse. I'm grown, okay? I do curse. But it's fun though, you guys. You gotta just check me out again. Daily talks with Angel. Space it out, you guys. Don't do like my website. My bad. I had y'all waiting all this time. All right, and also, you guys, Apple users, you can find me on the Apple app as well for the podcast. Separated, you guys. Apple separated, okay? Daily Talks with Angel. And it's loading and it's boom. And that's me. Again, you guys, my picture is always going to be the same. I'm never going to change it. And when you do go in here and listen to me, guys, I've been trying to tell my followers and stuff on my Instagram, just everywhere where I'm promoting it. Please rate me and leave a positive comment, please. Leave your comment on what you think, okay? I'm not gonna tell you what to leave. Leave a comment, you guys, and you know, rate me as well. Again, you guys, listen, I have story times on Fridays. I may start switching certain things up a bit, but I'm literally on here every day talking about things or whatever. Again, you guys, I am here at Daily Talks with Angel. Space it out, you guys. Don't let it be together, okay? Also, I want to show you guys my website for the people that don't have, you know, social media and stuff. So, hold on.